We're live, apparently. I'm hoping that this is working. Santa Claus in the bottom right-hand corner there, Mr. Inks, and of course the one and only myself and this other guy,
new guy,
Chad RYCE.
Hey!
Welcome back.
Hey, thank you for having me, you beautiful, beautiful humans. I can't believe I got a second shot, I'll be honest. I'll tell you what, after the first one, I was like...
Oh, you always get a second shot, mate.
No. Hot dogs get talked about almost every Saturday now, whether it's pre-show or main show. It's just hot dogs. Hot dogs is the number we talk about.
I'm glad a nice cylindrical meat could bring us all.
Yes,
well, it is Saturday. Inks has already had his lunchtime hot dog special. So,
yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah. Definitely smashed a few.
Yeah.
It was good fun.
And,
yeah. See you, mate. See you back.
Hey, welcome back, mate.
I'm truly humbled to be back. So what a
what's been happening? What's been happening, mate? Fill us in.
I was going to say you're the man on the moment. The man of the moment.
I don't know what I am. I'm definitely a different sort of thing. But yeah, no, we've been absolutely doing crazy things. The Chadsters have been just bringing more and more people in. It's been since we spoke last. It's been, and honestly, I know this is going to sound pretty cliche, but it's been a fucking whirlwind, and I'm just lost.
Definitely.
I don't know what's happened.
The first thing the first thing I noticed is you're on a new wheel there, mate. That's no G29. Is that like a G29 like mock-up kit, or what did you put on that, mate?
This really cool decal kit from eBay.
Yeah.
1560.
You got the,
I put the F on here.
Got those Fanatec stickers I sent you.
Oh,
yes, they're finally here.
That's like the Brembo.
That.
That's the Brembo upgrade kit of the sim racing world, mate. That's they're quality stickers.
I think it's pretty much the brake covers on the Volkswagen Jetta in Fast and the Furious. That's what I've done here with my G29. So I still drive. I can't drive a greasy stick up a dog's, but at least it looks okay, doesn't it?
That's looking pretty tough. So that's at least one thing that's changed. How do you find that wheel coming on board?
Really, it's a very, very good bit of kit. Don't get me wrong; it's very intense to learn. So the G29, as we know, we just slide that bad boy in and start steering. No, it's pretty straightforward, and you change your slight settings in game. But obviously with this little spannery do here and all the dead zone sensitivity, I'm running a combination of a Furb setup with an Inxile 9000 setup. I've got a little bit of a thing. So honing this, it's still a work in progress, I'll be honest. It's
it is.
You have to get it just right. It's not just perfect out the box. Just like this the rig that I'm sitting in, it's so customizable, it takes a while to really
fine tune it.
So, but in saying that, the V3 pedals though, plug those things in with that little foot vibrator, and I feel throttle control. Oh,
how much V3?
Forget. It is
you're definitely improving with your once you got the wheel, mate. I've seen a lot of serious FaceTime when you are racing.
Not the concentrating face.
It's one of my favourite parts of the Chad RYCE show, FaceTime.
Is that also known as the pre-vinegar face?
Just got that intense. As we all know, I do have an OnlyFans, so don't forget to subscribe to that if you want to see my real vinegar face. But it's not far off because I'm about as scared about what's going to happen. So it's muchness. But it's been a lot more serious face, which is strange. Because I feel like with the investment I've made in this, I've got to get fucking better. I can't keep on doing how I've been doing. I've won 3 lobbies the whole time I've been with the Chadsters hanging out, having a fucking fantastic time. I've won 3 legitimate lobbies, and I've been given a couple wins by the aliens because I let them probe me pretty easily. Like I didn't put up a fight, and they said, "Here, have this win, or they'll stop at the line," which is doesn't matter if you win by an inch or an inch, but so I thought I better try and get a bit more serious sometimes. So yeah,
it is funny like that because the old stream goes quiet. I know when I don't look at the chat. It's like, okay, chat room, see you later, fellas. We're going racing now, and you put the serious face on, and yeah, and then yeah, you never know what can happen. You never know what can happen. A lot of fun. Yeah. So is that mean all of us are on Fanatec now? So how times have changed. It's only
we're all on Fanatec. What we've got Nitro on Fanatec as well.
Yeah,
yes, Nitro. I believe.
I'm sort of wondering when my Fanatec affiliate was because quite a few have jumped on board. Definitely wasn't the first, but I wasn't the last.
Yeah, we're all just
as we get through mad.
It seems to be the Fanatec is just growing. I feel like we're all sort of evolving as this beautiful little Gran Turismo community, sort of leveling up, I suppose you'd say, and everyone seems to be getting right into it because it's just
trying to go pro, mate. But we're all
trying to go pro. Hey. How's load cell brake pedals treating you? How do you find that part of the world? Do you just find it like it's super relatable to driving? Like as soon as you that load cell brake pedal, you're like, this is this is not a game anymore. This is like actually driving again.
Well, yeah, because one thing that makes the most of it as I click my pedals, which is super annoying, is obviously, as you know, going from a G29 pedal box, it's very plasticky and it feels like a game, and your brake is very on-off. Yeah, it does have a slight give in it. But going to that load cell and the throw of the throttle, after Ferbs patiently talked my dumb ass how to actually set it up, which took
you did all right. You did all right, mate.
Now we got the dead zone perfect, so I can sort of rest my foot and not be loading the brake. But then when it comes to trail braking and coming off and lifting, the load cell changes everything. I've actually just been playing with the load cell a little bit this morning to give it a little bit more. I only had it set on setting 2. I put it up to like 3.5 now to give it a bit more. It was a bit doughy. It was like an old Datsun. It was very airy brake, so I'm trying to get it a bit more concise.
I think that finds that you get that with the feeling, because when I set all my stuff up, I started really soft with everything, and then I slowly just dialed the pressures in as you get used to it and sort of understand what you're trying to do. And now I have my brake force like really high. Yeah, so hard right now. Like it is so hard.
What is your brake force at, Inks?
60 or 70.
See, I'm about 40. I think I started on 30 and now I'm up to 45. So I really find your foot just wants to push more and get harder.
Yeah. Well, I found, I don't know, this goes in the bit of the technical shit, but I found I need that top part of the pedal to really feel nice. Like, so like the top quarter of the trail brake, I really need to like come off and modulate in that part of the brake zone. And so that's why I need it really hard, because if you've got the brake force too low, as soon as you even like start to release the muscle tension, you drop back down to half brake really quickly. And sometimes I just want to drop to like 75% brake. Yeah,
goes too quick.
Yeah, so
look, I tell you what, if you guys say the word hard once more, I'm gonna have to.
But what about relieving the pressure as you're relieving the pressure into the hardness? Like that's the best part.
There's nothing better. Good bit of relieving the pressure right at the top there. I'm with you. But I feel
definitely.
The V3s and everything about the Fanatec. I really struggle with getting that word out, but the Fanatec system is mate, not sponsored, but if you want to.
I was going to say, if you want to lend me some netties and get me to talk about it.
Ferbs too. Ferbs, he's this way. No, he's this way.
All right, mate. Your camera's up the right way now, mate.
Yes.
I was say, which way?
Or
no one even knows.
Maybe I'm up the wrong way. That's the other thing. Have you thought of that one, Ferbs?
It's good that you finally made the purchase, mate, and it was even more entertaining watching you trying to get it all together. I mean, who sits here and watches somebody put a racing sim together? Track race a night was about 4 hours of just watching someone try.
I have a feeling on one of those. I have a feeling I opened my Twitch on one of those nights, and it was like 2 or 3 hours into the stream. I don't know, but I opened it, and you hadn't even set it up. You hadn't even opened a box yet, and you were saying, "Oh, something into the stream," and I haven't even looked at my box yet. And you're playing some other game or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, that was the SimRig stream. So hesitantly, I was a bit nervous because as we all saw, my building skills were average at best. But I remember I'd finally got the square base together, which I was very happy about. And I remember at one point I was sitting in the middle of it, looking to the side, and I see this big old gut in the side camera. I'm like, and I look like an absolute menace here. So I'm sitting there, and then I'm reading my instructions and trying to have a chat with all my friends. And I look at it, and my heart sinks because I completely fucked it. And I put there was 800 and 860s. So
you got halfway, mate. You got halfway with the chair base, mate, and then you had to undo it again.
That's the 860. So I grabbed them, and then I got to it, and I went, "Oh fuck! All right, let's play a game, guys." And then took it off stream. And put in a bit more work. So I did kind of lunch it. There was bets placed whether it turned into a boat. Happy to say it's not a boat. So thank you, everyone. That was it was a fun time. I mean,
it's pretty amazing, mate, that you can still chuck up a stream. And I mean, I know you've done it a few times, and you're like, all right, I'm going to go live with this. You know, if you want to come along, and you end up with like 40, 50 people watching you put shit together, and you're just sitting there. What are you guys doing? Why are you watching me?
I'm honestly, mate, I have to deal with me all the time, and I can't wait to go to sleep so I can get a break from my fucking self. But to have all you beautiful humans just come through, like the Fnatic Wheel Setup stream was one of the biggest streams we've had, which is one of the biggest as per average viewers. It was. I think I'm not huge. I'm not super good on my numbers. Because if you follow numbers, you'll lose your way. Yeah. But from recent memory, it was the highest. So it was that, and I can thank that to a couple beautiful humans from the chats that said, "Oh, why don't you stream it?" I said, "Well, fuck it. Why not? Like, I like hanging out, and I'm always smiling, and it's the happiest part of my week. So why not spend some more time?" So for me, it was a no-brainer. But it was a real fun time though, and then to have Furbs helping us set it up, and I'd be lost doing the firmware upgrades and all that shit. So it was fun.
You were good to go, mate. You were ready to go, and it was like, no, hang on, buddy, slow it down.
It's just like if you ever get with a girl, you just want to you start kissing, and then there's this thing that they call like foreplay or something.
Never heard of her.
So you just want to get straight in there. As soon as you plug it in, you want to,
exactly.
Happen, you? Well, that's what it was like. I was like, well, the G29, I just bolted it on and jammed it in the USB slot, and off it went. So it was I was a bit shook.
That was one of the big things I was saying when you're like plugging this wheel. It's not like a plug and play wheel. So if you're not. It's not even a technical thing. It's more of a, like, are you interested in learning or pressing buttons or doing stuff, or do you just want to plug the USB cable in and call it done? Because if that's all you want to do, then maybe one of the Thrustmaster jobs is better for you, or the G29. But if you like tinkering and you've got that mindset where you don't mind, playing around a bit, like you said, you're still tweaking out your settings. I did a firmware update in my wheel almost. And it was completely different. I lost a couple of tenths, and then instead of learning how to redrive, I just I'll just roll back that firmware, go back to remembering how to drive. So
sorry, just got my hands full here a bit. Now, that's right. You have to really sort of tinker with it and push that little spanner and start just getting into it and just playing with it and playing and
definitely.
And just getting those levels right. So. I feel now that I've got the turn, so the lock, I was actually going a bit over cross. So I was sort of having to sharp hairpin around Suzuka. I was sort of having to do a bit of like this, 10 to 2, and it was a bit hard. So I've sort of turned my wheel lock so it's almost at the point where my arms are crossing. And I'm finding.
So you don't use auto?
What's that? I don't know.
Auto's the setting that Gran Turismo sends whatever the steering angle of the car is into the wheel.
Yeah, we want to keep it at auto.
Don't use that. Nah, no. Crazy. That's crazy talk.
I know what I do.
Go through your settings, mate. Go through your settings, mate. Tell us what you've got.
Hold on, spinny doo-doo. Here we go.
I've got to turn it on.
There we are. All right, that's the wheel moving, and that was nothing else. So settings, SS is at no, what's this? I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Say words.
Send is auto. Yeah. FF is a hundo.
Yep.
BR1 or I, unsure. Minus 0-1. Brake balance rear. Then we got FEI. Fi is at 50. 4 is at a hundo. Spur, SPR is 80. I don't know what the fuck Spur is. DPR
that's spring.
Is at 40.
Dampener.
DLI is a hundo. Show is at a hundo. Birth is at 50. And I think that's it. Is it? Yeah, that's it. So,
yeah, that's it. Brake force 50. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Good. I'd be happy with that. Sounds all right.
Big leg.
Never skipped a leg day in my life.
Yeah. No, I would.
I think we can all see that I've skipped a few leg days and a few miles on the old treadmill. I tell you, we're in a good paddock here. As we saw just before we started the podcast, I was devouring half a cheesecake. So
it was low fat cheesecake, so it's all good. Low fat cheesecake.
Low fat, low hot dog, and I couldn't get a hottie, so I thought, well, and the cheesecake did have a beautiful lemon topping, just like the lemon topping on that gorgeous head of hair on Mr. Inks. Look at it.
Oh, mate, get those locks out, baby.
Tell you what, I wish I could grow a bit of hair like that.
Sitting outside, shooting the breeze.
Oh,
yeah, it's tough life.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's tough life.
Not bad for
so, Mr. Chadsky, sort of future. How's the future looking for yourself, mate? Any sort of things coming up in your streaming repertoire? How's 2021 looking for you, mate? I noticed that you were going to start the Good Vibes racing.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is different to the WWBFC, LFFCD, BLFED, CJ Mac League.
Yeah, 7 at the end, thanks. Yeah, you forgot the 7, but well done. You almost got it.
Oh.
And don't forget, we got the QTCC Z463 762 league coming up next time. I tell you what, Siege. Mate, I only just got used to WFB, FBBC.
What about the SBB Pro League, the Inxile League? Oh, mate. Can we have a league ladder? Can we league ladders in your Discord, mate? We've just got to... Like, you need some tiers in there. We want full league ladders,
shouldn't we?
Yeah, and
I don't know. Yeah, good 1-versus-1 thing happening. So that's been pretty good.
The one
I've heard about this.
It started off on a whim, and I can't remember who was calling each other out, but there was 2 chatters that were having a bit of a, I'm quicker, you're quicker, and sort of baiting each other and just having a silly goose time. And we thought, fuck it, well, why don't we just make a league? So we opened up, obviously, the Discord channel, and we try and pump through as many as we can, as much as we can. And it's been, it's the content and the racing. It's honestly the highlight of some of my streams. We obviously had Mr. Furbs and Mr. Twitchy the other day, and that was that was good racing. That was,
we had to call out the big gun, mate.
On the Chad RYCE YouTube channel as a clip, because that was absolutely fantastic. We also had Twitchy and Mustang.
Have you got a YouTube channel? Yes. Have you got a YouTube channel?
Yep.
How come that's not come across my stream? You haven't shared it to me.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Have you blokes got the...
Because...
that's me when I open Twitch. I open Twitch and then things happen and people say things and I'm like, this is scary.
There's poggers and all this other stuff jumping around on your screen, and there's noises and sirens and dickheads.
Yeah, no, that's what happened to me when I thought, what is what's this? What does that mean? What's this?
Yeah.
What's happening?
What's poggers?
Now I'm just addicted, now I'm just addicted.
There's a fair bit to take in on the old Twitch, and that's why I'm sort of just narrowed into the purple. the red and the white, I don't mind going and watch a couple, you know, track videos for when I need a bit of help to get through. I know who would be seeing.
No, not me.
Well, it doesn't, like, it helps me, but then I go like this. Okay, Ink says do this, and then I go, all right, so you're going right, and then I go left. So I still suck. You do a bit.
That is an issue there. Steering the incorrect way is probably a cognitive function that needs to be looked at. Probably going to have to
stroke, I think, haven't I?
Probably going to have to see a doctor about that one, mate. There's nothing we
too busy
about.
playing.
You guys, because I've just remembered to turn the chat open.
I only just see a beautiful Furbs with a great set of antlers and a beautiful Inks. That's all I'm seeing here, and that's
little show the stream chat buttons, which I just remembered to click. And Phonon wants to know: am I wearing these glasses because of a hangover, or is it just warm and sunny over here? So it is the weekend. You all know that I don't partake in any partying on weekends, so I'm fine.
Yes.
Just a little bit sunny over here. The sun is out, and it's
party,
probably a beach day.
Party season.
I was going to say it is.
What would happen, Inks, if we yelled in the headphones at the moment? Would it make you cringe in any way? Because then we'll know if you are actually hung or not. We know you're hung, but we want to know if you're hung.
Yeah. Well hung is one thing. Hung over, a bit of a different conversation. We'll probably leave that for the members only chat later.
The OnlyFans, that's
OnlyFans.
We're going 3 ways in the OnlyFans as well. So, you know, if you want to jump in, feel free to slide in on the old OnlyFans. We'll make a bit of a good time, eh? Bring this community even closer.
I was going to say, let's see how close we can get.
A bit too close already, mate. A bit too close already.
Yeah, tell me
but
about
the locks are looking good there, Inks. They're looking.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, these are sun bleached. I keep them sun bleached. It's hard work. But Power Memes reckons he's partying in his underwear as well. So not sure what's going on there.
Memes will see you in the OnlyFans. We'll be kicking it off pretty soon.
Yeah.
So no undies will need it
Memes
there.
is always in his jocks, mate. Memes is always hanging around in his jocks.
I think the only time he puts on clothes is to stream. So and that's fine. It's a good time. Mr. Memes up in beautiful Queensland. Most probably got a bit of butt soup, bit sweaty. So I'll be sitting around in me jocks too.
I'll be up there soon, Memes. I'll be up there soon.
Hey,
I'm trying to get there. We're trying to get there.
You'll get there soon enough, man. It's going to be. I'm going to do a double header and come and see Furbs and Mr. Memes in one weekend. I think. Or maybe I'll need a bit more time than a weekend.
You'd need 3 weeks, mate. You'll get to our house and you'll just want to live there. You'll just have to stream from my house, mate.
That's it.
Well, you got all the setup, you got all the gear, so we're sweet. I'll just bring up my skateboard, and and all the toys that come from my bedroom drawer there. I'll bring all them.
Deck, mate.
Hey,
two fatties cruising the streets of Trinity Beach. Hey, kick flips into the gutter.
Mate.
I don't know.
I remember the kick.
You saw me try and kick flip in a taco costume. So look, my talent, my ambition outweighed my talent on that one. So that was at 500. Furbs made me get out the deck and in a taco costume I had a shot. And
I was only expecting a couple of tries, mate, and you just kept going and working up a sweat. And I'm thinking, dude. Yeah, I only wanted you to do one and have a laugh, but you just, gonna get it.
Don't do an ankle.
StreamDog is just looking at you.
Your ankles are all good now?
Fuck's sake. I was having a good sleep, and now dickheads decided to start flopping around on the floor with a bloody board on wheels. So poor StreamDog, he didn't know what to do with it.
Oh, no.
But, it was a bit of fun, and I thought, well, I've got to give it, I had to give it a red hot go. I had to give it 110, so...
Have we picture of the StreamDog? Is there a camera on the StreamDog at the moment?
There is a camera on the StreamDog.
Where is StreamDog? Because in Inxile thought it was another person coming on.
I'm out of the loop, mate. When you start streaming, I'm going to bed. This is just unfair.
So StreamDog is what I call my GIMP. So bring out the GIMP, boys. Bear with us. Oh, there he is.
Oh, how are you, young fella?
Mate. Junior.
Hey, little Junior. You're live, mate.
What?
Look at you. Santa's
What have you
little
got?
helper.
A leprechaun suit on him or something, mate?
He's an elf.
He's a leprechaun. Mate, it's a Chris elf.
It's a Christmas elf. Hey,
Hey,
there he is,
buddy.
the beautiful Juge.
He's the man. That took him the best part of 25 minutes to make an appearance here, mate. You got to lift your game.
Yeah, I mean that's we love the stream dog, you old Juju.
Yeah, we do.
The
I'll leave him there, and we'll just continue talking. Yeah, look, he's had a big time inspecting carpets, and we've interrupted him here. He was.
Did he just give the camera a look at?
He did. Yeah,
he's giving it a stare. Oi, what's that, mate? What are you doing, mate? What are you doing,
He's
mate?
just looking. That's the look of, dude, are you still sitting on that sim and still talking to yourself in the TV? Like, are we doing this every day now?
Is this who we've become, Dad? You're a fucking idiot, and I'm stuck here. I'm held hostage, and I can't get out. So that's enough of him, because if he blinks twice, you know he's looking for help. You're okay, Junior. I love you, mate. So
well, he's become a big part of your stream. So we've got StreamDog Cam. A lot of your followers always asking how the little fella is going. So my question again from before, where we got a little bit sidetracked, is
no, we don't get sidetracked around here, mate.
Any things on the horizon, mate? Apart from moving in with me and Mr.
I'm moving up to Cairns. It's Cairns, isn't it? Cairns. With Ferbs and Mr. Ferbs. We're now in a love triangle, so it's very nice. Junior's coming too, so that's pretty big. That's what she said. But stream wise, we're gonna just continue on, man. As you said, the Good Vibes Cup's gonna start kicking off very soon. We've got another couple things in talks with other streamers to bring us all a little bit closer and have a little bit more fun and hopefully make some more friends. So, man, I'm just happy, just going along, and whatever happens. You know, I've got so many beautiful people that come in and hang out that, you know, I didn't start streaming to become anything. I just was a lonely guy that was sitting at home during COVID and thought, let's go make some friends. And been absolutely blessed to make so many. So I'm just happy rolling with the punches and just trying to put on as good a show as I can and give back to everyone that comes and hangs out with us all. So, just continue on with the Good Vibes Cup, the 1v1 leagues, and other competitions coming up hopefully pretty soon. As you know, we're sort of steering... I know this is a sim racing podcast, but we do a couple of other streams as well now.
No.
We'll be focusing on doing some work in fucking London and watching Watch Dogs Legions and a bit of Night City, where you know, obviously Sony's having a couple of issues with that game at the moment, but where you can see a pair of tits and put on the slug you've always wanted onto your character. And,
how are you finding that game, mate? I mean, probably love it, and you're lucky that you've got it on the PS5, but pretty big letdown at this stage for CD Projekt Red. Refunds are in full effect. Kind of backtracking on saying they really didn't know. I mean, 17 frames per second, that's just not passable, mate, is it?
I was going to say, that sounds pretty low.
It's not. Yeah, look, I was coincidentally down at EB Games just before the start of this stream because I was having withdrawals. I was getting a bit. I got to go, so I went down there and spent some more money I don't have on shit I don't need.
Stare at people.
Got a coffee. There was no girls there. We were always trying.
Get into the guys. Give the guys.
And then we sort of, you know, a bit of Transformers. So shit I don't need, 110%. But I was actually speaking to the gentleman down there and talking about, like, how is it that they've said, we need more time, we don't want to release this till it's perfect, it's not coming out. And then they release it and it's just a complete clusterfuck. It's Fallout 76 of 2020. you know, it's turned into a big.
Oh, good old Fallout. That was a letdown.
Yeah. Well, Bethesda had to refund everyone for 76, I think. Yeah, so that was pretty big. So I think this is quite concerning. But yeah, luckily I was fortunate enough to somehow secure a PS5 after I completely messed up the pre-order.
Ooh, lucky, mate.
Lucky. Those people.
My fat fingers typing in the phone number. I typed 2 instead of a 5. So I never got the notification that my pre-order is ready for payment. And they said, oh, by the way, you fucking missed it. And I said, oh.
See you later, mate.
So we were lucky enough to I only had to give about 3 sloppy wristies. And I was only on my knees for about 2 hours. So we got through it pretty quickly.
Pretty good.
And we secured PS5. You got to do what you got to do.
Knee pads for Christmas, mate.
That's 40 minutes a sesh. That's a good effort.
Thank you very much. Yeah, jaw was a bit sore, but we did get through it. I retained all my teeth, which was nice. So yeah, it's with the PS5 and the Cyberpunk has been, I think it's been really smooth sailing. But I've only played it for 4 hours, so yeah.
But it's good. It's good that you're streaming. It's good that you're streaming your other games. I think, like you said, you probably wouldn't be able to play them if you didn't sort of set aside a day. So I mean, your Watch Dogs on Friday. So now it's Cyberpunk Mondays. Taco Tuesdays is the one for me, but mate.
That's your favourite. I know that. Every time I think of Taco Tuesdays, I think of Mr. Ferbs just getting right into a big old juicy tart.
No, we'll get there.
But yeah, so we're doing just to give a little bit of a break and the support from the Chadsters and everyone coming out and just having a laugh and sort of, you know, there's obviously a lot of people that just come for Gran Turismo and that's 100% fine. I totally get it. I love the game, obviously. But then there's also a lot of other dynamic that we sort of bring over with all the good vibes, as you know, and all the energy to hang out and just do silly shit. So it's I was actually quite nervous to start with Watch Dogs because I thought, well, without Gran Turismo, is anyone going to hang out? Like, because we do the lobbies, as you know, and we do racing together. I was a bit like, oh fuck, what is anyone going to come? Like, I was really, really quite nervous, and to see all these beautiful names just lighting up the chat, and Stacey can't keep up. I was like, wow, this is look, I'll be honest, I've never aspirated so much from my eyes in my life because it touches me each and every time to see all these people just supporting and helping everyone grow. It's fantastic. So the support's just been.
It's so funny when you drop in a stream and Stacey's wrote 30 minutes ago. It's like this is out of control.
You just got to shut her down, mate. You've got to shut her down.
That's great.
Look, you have
Speaking
to.
of which, get out to the lads in the chat. So,
hey,
what's up in there? So who we've come through?
We have.
Tatia,
done it.
Tim Farming, Daniel, RYCE. G'day, fellas. So,
and obviously Mr. Memes in his jocks. Don't forget that.
Yeah. It could be the challenge. It could be the jocks challenge.
All right, let's go, boys.
Are you watching the stream? I was going to say there's people watching the stream in the jocks, but if we're all going to jump to jocks,
probably streaming now, mate, in his jocks. I'll be getting on a Twitch.
Might have to jocks on, so we're right here,
might have to fire up the spa first and finish a couple of more refreshments before the jocks come out. But
spa? One say spa?
Spa?
What? Yeah.
We're not talking about the bloody race track, are we? Because that's
at
not
spa?
my favourite track.
No, definitely the bubblies.
The old bubblies.
Are you taking on the mountain tonight, Mr. Chad, in the SF19, mate? I really want to see serious face, rough steering inputs. I want to see you win, mate. I'll be going in.
About that.
I'll be going in with Phasma with my slapper account and hitting a few walls.
No. What I might do is I might just absolutely go tank some daily races for the afternoon, get put back down to D's, and we might get a dub. But even in the B grade slappers, I'm getting showed up. But we'll be out there.
You're doing all right, mate. You're doing all right, mate. Every time I log on, you're like in third, fourth, and then something sort of happens and
you can't be upset with that, man.
You're sort of top 10-ish, mate. I think you're a bit hard on yourself sometimes, mate. There is some.
Do you actually follow your DR? Do you actually follow your DR or anything like that, or do you actually care?
You don't.
You shouldn't care, but do you? Or you're not sure.
I used to. So when I started streaming, I just loved FIA. It was honestly the first time I did anything online was the FIA. So that's why it holds a very big part, and I'll continue to do it because that's what started this whole unbelievable journey. So at the start, I was quite, I was watching it and it was rising, and then it's almost like here's where I push share, and then my DR went like this. Because I'm my own worst enemy. I just like hanging out and talking too much. And I'm too busy looking at chat sometimes, and I'm like this, and before you know it, I'm in the wall. So it's my own downfall.
I can think of one bloke you've been a bad influence on, and he may or may not be called Nitro, who loves staring at chat now. He's got
it set up. Nitro's got it set up now, but it's above his other screen now, mate.
Yeah. It's like up here, isn't it? So he's just
he's got a full pro streamer, and then it's just read the chat. It's not driving. Nah, never heard of him.
We love you, Nitro. We love you, mate.
Read out the chat. Awesome.
He's still an absolute alien. He's one of the the top chatsters for sure. So he's crushing it as well, obviously. And now that he's got the Fanatec, I feel big things if he keeps his you got to learn from me. Watch your chat because
it's good actually to see, like in your channel, like a lot of higher split drivers of like Twitchy, Felix, GDR, and they've come into the actual sort of just the Chadsters lobbies, which can get a little bit rough every now and then, but everybody's generally pretty cruisy in there. Like they don't really care if they're racing against an E driver and coming last, and then you've got the reverse grid that happens, and everybody's just having a good time, it's good to see.
Yeah,
that'd be about anyway, mate. Just chilling out.
So when are you going to have a stream time for New Zealanders?
When
you've got the UK, the US, Australia.
Here we go.
We do have a lot of Kiwi chatsters too, and
I know.
Appreciate them hanging out to crazy hours. And if I can maybe over the Chrissy break, if I score a couple of days, what's that?
Heaps of Kiwis in your stream, and they're all working.
Yeah. No, I know. I noticed that.
It'll be like 12 o'clock, and they're like, "Oh shit, I better go to bed because I got to get up for work." Inks is already asleep.
Yeah. I was thinking that they must start at like 8 or 9 or something, because I was like, if they're starting in the early AMs, that's going to start. And so
I think a lot do stay till quite early in the AMs and midweek on a school night. It is crazy. So sometimes epic. I look at them like, dude, what? Do you have to go to work or what are you doing? Like, it's unbelievable. That's what I'm sort of. If I could allocate more time to do that, 110% I would. It's just
No, I know. I'm just giving you hassle because
and then I'll make it up to you. I'm gonna come over to NZ. And I'm going to condition those beautiful locks, man. I can't get over them. So I'm going to come over there. We're going to wash our hair. We'll have a bit of a sleep over.
I think we said this last stream. Like, I've got an Airbnb. I've got a spare room, bro. There's a spare room sitting there waiting, mate. It's bedded, ready to go, mate.
Yes. We've got a spa. No pants parties. I know we're okay with that policy. So,
definitely.
I'll get my crumb out
party
as
central,
well.
Mate. You're at the right house. Unfortunately, your streams might take a hit, but I'll see if there's something else. I just saw the FIA times have changed for the second half of this season, so they're earlier. Yeah, they're an hour or 2 hours earlier. No, they're changed.
7 o'clock.
So they're going to be 5 o'clock for the AEST. So
frog shit, really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I was just reading it this morning. Yeah, it's so I might have time to come back on the FIAs. I think I've got to check my schedule. I think the early one on Wednesday is 8 p.m. Yeah, well, I saw that, but that's Boxing Day, dude. There's not a chance I'll be alive on Boxing Day.
Why is that, Inks? Tell us why.
Best driving will happen, mate.
Yeah, actually, it was this last year that I actually hit a purple patch. We actually started, I think this season last year was my best ever FIA results, I think. So I should get back into it.
This is going to sound really ignorant, but what the hell's a purple patch? Because that just reminds me of Twitch. What's a purple patch?
That's where you're like purple sectors in motorsport is when you're the fastest guy.
Yeah.
So,
hey, that's a cool little term. It's just like suck range. We only learned that the other day. That's my favourite terminology in the whole of motorsport.
Suck range.
So that's now become a thing that I can giggle at for endless amounts of time because I'm an immature dick.
Yes, you were. Giggling at that when I was racing Twitchy, and I could because I had the computer set up as well, and I'm sitting there trying to concentrate. And I'm like, mate, stop laughing.
Oh, dude, that was the best. It was too much fun, and yeah, I'm glad I didn't put you off too well because Furbs, I tell you what, as we were saying before, some of the people and the caliber of drivers that are coming through, you guys obviously included, is absolutely unbelievable. That's why I don't get many dubs in the lobbies. And a couple of people ask me, does that bother you? And it's like, well, God, no, because there's quicker people here that we can learn from. So to have those, better drivers.
It's all about sharing, mate.
It's just, you can sort of try and follow their lines for maybe 2 corners before they're fucked off into oblivion. But at least they're still hanging out and having a bit of a race. So it's been absolutely unbelievable.
It's all a bit of fun. It's all been
as long as you're keeping it entertaining and stuff. Like I think people that have heard like our Monkey Matt podcast. Like I remember, I think I was a C grader or a B grader when Monkey Matt was letting us race with him in some of his lobbies for like the Kiwi crowd, and like just sitting behind the likes of him and STREAMDOG and just seeing how. Because he would do one race would be a reverse skid, so all the slow dudes, including myself, would get to start up the front. And when they overtook you, you got to sit behind them for like half a lap or a lap if you were lucky. And just watching how much extra room they used to take, and where they would turn in from, where they're braking, and what they were doing. It's just like I remember amazing. I was like, oh my god, that's out of control. How do they do that? So
it is really good, and that's right. To get that, as you said, that half lap if you're lucky, and if you can get a full lap, mate, you're doing fantastic. But to take that couple, times where you go, holy shit, I'm braking 30 meters too early and I'm turning in 10 meters too late, you can gauge that. Because obviously I chase a lot of those guys' ghosts anyway. So now it's just get to chat and hang out. So it's been
definitely the best
to have them keep on coming back.
It's the best for the community sharing.
That's right.
So as long as you can all chat to each other and share and trade tip, whatever.
Friends, I think. Exactly. It's I think it's about building people up and encouraging to bring in more competition than to cut someone down and be all sort of snidey. It's
waste of energy.
Because that's been one of my bugbears with the FIAs is everyone taking it too seriously. We're all playing because we love racing. So if you can all just when it becomes to a serious, obviously put your serious face on. But outside of that, you shouldn't carry any of the baggage. Like, it doesn't matter who you're racing. You know what I mean? Like,
give us a zoom in serious face, mate. Can you do that? Or?
I can't zoom in on this one because I don't have my keyboard. I'll have to.
Bloody.
That's my serious. But I can't zoom in on this one. I wish I could.
But it's good. Like, so. So if we all meet each other outside of the sport and become friends and stuff, that can only be better for our racing. You know what I mean? You're going to race hard and fair, like in the race, mistakes are forgiven. And
Mrs. Furby and Mr. Loopy.
Hey!
Good day. Oh, so we've got more up in the chat.
A little bit, yes.
Oh, as we get deafened with silence, as the conversation went all the way too serious.
Well, I was thinking, you guys are gonna go to chat. All right, I'll sit here and try and keep this erection under control. But
just a quick hello. I
was gonna start thinking about letterboxes to get rid of this this problem I'm having here, this tent.
I think you might be scoping up another
Hey,
bowl of...
Samatax, good to see you. Hey, one of the American Chadsters coming through and saying g'day. There we go.
It's not too bad for him, so he should only be in the PMs, I guess. Yesterday's
probably now, yes.
PMs. He must be, actually, he'll be finished Friday. How was your Friday, mate? Like, that's it's a hard life, isn't it? I've already had my Friday, and I'm getting pumped for my Saturday night party, and you're just finished in work.
Oh, here we go. What are we doing? We're keeping that hat on? We're taking the rest off in X, or what are we doing?
Oh, pretty much. Like last night, I was Mrs. Claus, so
wow,
we're probably going to back that up tonight.
Oh, back it up, big boy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's this is going to be a more public event tonight. Probably not.
Better stream it on your phone, mate. Just stream it from your phone. Something different.
Oh, that's how my Twitch channel can blow up. We'll just do a live stream off my phone on the old Twitches. Chat and what's that category? Chat and something else. Yeah,
just chatting.
Just chatting. Just how you doing?
Hey,
that's a real.
But make sure you get your cleavage out, please, as much as possible, because that's what we'll be there for. Is your cleavage?
Ooh, yeah.
So yes, that's.
I was going to get my first bra, I think. Do you have a beginner bra or a thing, Bob?
Oh yeah, I've got heaps of them. They're from a long time ago. I've definitely gone up a couple cup sizes since then. So you can have the hand-me-downs. Don't worry.
Double D action.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I'm there with you.
Well, when we're living together, we can go through each other's lingerie drawers, as I was saying to Ferbs off this beautiful podcast.
Mate, when I'm in Cairns and you come up, mate, you just sit outside and you sweat it out, mate. You'll go home like 45 kilos.
I've invested a lot to get to this, though. I'm quite proud of where I am.
Yeah.
You know, back in the olden days,
flips, mate. A few more kick flips.
No, I don't know about that. I may be just a cutler, but you know, back in the old days, being a hefty gentleman was classed as having a bit of wealth.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're cashed up.
I'm just bringing that mentality back.
Charisma and the mustache.
Yeah.
The mustache.
So it's all about being overweight and pasty white skin to prove that you don't work and you got heaps of cash. So we need to bring those days back, mate.
I've got two of those things, but I don't have the heaps of cash. So what the fuck? What am I doing wrong?
It's just a display, mate. You just got to alpha it. You got to alpha it out with your just get your white skin and your guts and just this is it, babe. So
this is it, Junior. This is all you're getting, mate. He's gone back to carpet inspecting. Just to give you a bit of an update. Saturday's flat out. Mate. He doesn't stop working. There he is.
Oh no!
Over, mate. Oh, man overboard. Man overboard.
Poor thing.
This is exhausted at his finest, mate. Look at him. Oh, there's movement. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting that one night we're just going to get a junior stream, just a STREAMDOG stream, just a camera.
Oh, damn. That could be your new Thursday night stream.
Yeah.
That's your Thursday night stream, bro.
Yeah, I'll just go live, walk away. And,
dog on the mat, not chatting.
Need to get a GoPro.
How many we'll get? I reckon we'll get more.
Back, mate.
Yeah, you'll be setting records with that, mate. That's for sure.
I think that's the only reason why people keep on bloody coming back. And look, I'm okay with that. Because I tell you what, it's the only reason I keep coming back too. So yeah, we just see. That's why I sort of made him a bit bigger part of the stream. Because look, as soon as people started to see him and hear about the old STREAMDOG, she was over. It had to happen. So look at him go. He's a massive entertainer. I've been told he does backflips when I go to the toilet. So if you come through and see us, when I duck away, he entertains and does a couple backflips and
no, he doesn't, mate. Yeah. He just sits there.
Just like on those classic cartoons, mate. Every time you walk in the room, there's nothing happening. You walk out of the room, bang, party.
Yeah, that's right. Like Toy Story, that's what he does. So
yes, Toy Story.
That's the one with old Woody.
Oh, don't talk about them.
Hey, let's talk about it. No, no, we're going to be. But yeah, but yeah, having the StreamDog cam has definitely made for a little bit better entertainment. People seem to like looking at a loaf of bread, so that's fantastic.
Yeah, why not? Why not, mate?
Why not?
So what else?
Power memes just saying he's just conducting a thorough audit on that square inch of carpet. Yes, he is, mate.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, mate.
It seems to be good, but
he's making sure there's no ticks, no fleas, no nothing. But you don't want to miss anything. Give us scare through it twice.
There's no stubborn stains or anything. I don't think there is, George. Any stubborn
he is the QC guy, so he's got to get it sorted.
Yeah. No stubborn stains, so I haven't been there before, so that's good.
Speaking of plans of the future, what's your plans, Furbs, apart from you moving to Queensland? What's happening in your neck of the woods, mate?
What are we doing? We're not really doing too much at the moment.
Oh, you're putting it all on the back burner?
Life plans?
No, I thought we were talking channel plans. But yeah.
Channel plans? Oh, well, the channel plans is, I don't know how these are streaming, what the quality's like. So SimCaders is going to go predominantly video, I think. Just because Inxile is so damn cool. I mean, look at that.
And you're still going to have the audio files later to re-listen to. We're still going to be doing...
definitely. Yeah.
So audio.
I like it. I really do.
Inx is the Spotify, iTunes loader. Chad RYCE is pretty much the promoter for SimCaders. Thanks heaps for that.
Number one
do appreciate it.
Anytime. Thank you.
Too kind.
No. It's a pleasure. I think you guys do fantastic. So I think I've got it down to a fine art of smashing the subscrib. Make sure so I'm getting used to this YouTube lingo. At least I can fucking annihilate that subscribe.
Absolutely murder that thing.
But yeah, so hopefully it's hopefully we've got some chances coming through and you're gaining some more listenership because you guys deserve to grab as much traction as you can and absolutely run with it. I think it's beautiful. So and this new video format, it's a little bit more intimate. Last time I was sort of just staring at nothing. Now, I'm trying to look forward here.
Staring at a Chrome browser. But how good is a Chrome browser? When you're staring at it, you're like, oh my God, Chrome browser. Oh, you look so good right now. But video's the future. As you're staring at your own Chrome browser.
Hey, yeah, look, not much to stare at, but I don't mind looking at it. It's a nice little format I like we've got going on here, and I appreciate you guys. So say 30 seconds or 10 seconds to say go check out these bloody gurus, mate. Clowns, the least I can do for you guys. So.
Well, we do appreciate it, mate. So cheers to you, mate.
No, it's my
cheers
pleasure.
to you always.
Hey, no.
Yeah, I know it's a bit of pressure live, but is this our season 1 sign off? And have we started thinking about a date that will come back for 2021?
2021.
Or is that all
going to be huge? I don't know, mate. We'll probably end up doing a stream week. You know us. I'll be bored.
Yeah.
I'll still want to. Yeah. We talk to each other every day, and it'll be like, let's just record and I don't. Going to be happening, mate.
No, that's cool.
That's new format. I'm going to try and get some more international people along.
Yeah. That was fun last week, wasn't it?
Can we name drop anything here?
Yeah, you can name drop whoever you want, mate.
Yeah. I'm thinking Furbs. Do we know anyone? I would say.
Oh no,
that's,
in the mix. We don't know anyone. Do you know anyone? We'll just get.
We'll just get
you on again, mate. We'll just keep doing Chad RYCE. Something might happen. I don't know.
Hey, I love it here. I could hang out here all the time. So no, I think
what's the
let's do this.
I was going to say, throw it out to the chat room. Who do they want us to talk to? Have they got?
Yeah.
I have a whole list of names in my head of people that I'm working on. It's just a matter of finding the time for a couple of them.
We do have
but yeah,
we do have a small list.
There's a list of people.
We'll slowly get
through it. There's a lot of people that that are out there that deserve to have their say. And I can think of a couple Twitch streamers that come straight to mind internationally. So maybe off stream we can have a bit of a chat about that, and I'd love to hopefully.
Yes, there is.
There
are a few chatsters that are on the list. Some crumpet type people.
Crumpets.
Crumpets. Some other people.
I'm not playing with my mic. I'm playing with my something else, but that's okay. So we're thinking a bit of crumpet action, a bit of buttery fucking crumpets. I can think of another couple gentlemen from the United States. So we'll have to have a bit of a chat, I think. And
that'll be good, mate.
More people into this community because
definitely.
Yeah, I want to see you guys absolutely.
Too many is not enough.
More. We want more.
We don't care where you're from. We don't care what SRD are or whatever. We don't care if you don't play Gran Turismo. I mean,
that's also true. That's more important.
Try and branch out.
Yeah,
I mean, still sim related sort of stuff, but who knows you?
Yeah.
You might like drawing.
Because there's a lot of players that are just pumping. Like I was thinking today, like just with the F1 as that F1 season is finished. Trying to find some blokes that play F1 that could really, we could do an F1 podcast about the F1 esports tournaments, because there's definitely a few of those lads that were pushing pretty hard, and it's just a good idea to get a good mix of players from different scenarios. Yeah, just like you were before, just about combining community and whatever. So
that's right. Yeah. So I think we're not just sim races. That we do. There is a lot of link between or not Gran Turismo sport players, I should say. There is a lot of link in between not only sim but a lot of other gaming, which is I think we're all gamers deep down, majority, and whether it be Fortnite for some, with your beautiful mini inks, or obviously Furbs. Wow. I don't think there's one game that he hasn't had a shot at, is there? Bit of Leisure Suit Larry back in the day there, Mr. Furby?
Oh, of course, mate.
Oh, I tell you what. What was the Leisure Suit Larry's where they were down in the college? Does anyone remember that? Let's go a little bit retro here. That was I played on Xbox, admittly. And you were at a college and you had to shut up.
Further back, mate. PC of typing in commands, dude. Like old.
MS-DOS. Yeah.
DOS 6.0, mate. That's where it began for me.
Speaking of games, but before we do sort of end up wrapping up and forgetting, your recent purchase, mate. Your recent purchase, Mr. Inks.
True.
We're going backwards compatible. PS3.
Yeah, I went PS3 backwards compatible. I've got PS1, PS2, PS3 games coming out the wazoo. Currently collecting all the old Gran Turismos so we can start remembering how bad or good they were. I haven't played an old Gran Turismo game in I don't know. I barely played 5 or 6. The last Gran Turismos I cranked out were 3 and 4, and I cranked them out pretty hard. But we're going to start at 1, and my guess was we would do 1 month on each game. So January will be GT1, and then Feb GT2, and just see how long I can last cranking out the games.
Wait for you to go.
Well,
can't wait for you to put it in there, mate. GT1 and just go. I can't see.
Yeah.
What's all these blocks?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you should say that. I watched a video on YouTube the other day for the top 50 rarest cars or funniest cars that Gran Turismo's ever had, and they had a couple from Gran Turismo 1. And you're right, Furbs. It looks worse than Mario. Like, what's the breaking point? I've never heard of her. And everything was so... I'm very intrigued to see this month of Gran Turismo, because I remember it a lot better than what it actually looks like. I think that was a sort of game where you had to use your imagination and you're sort of driving in your own head a bit, I think.
Yeah.
I've said it before, mate. When I was like, oh my God, this looks so real. Like, seriously. It's real.
Well, I've only acquired...
I go realistic.
Where will it go next?
Yeah, I've only acquired GT1 at this stage and GT4, but I've got the stuff to record my gameplay. Like, I've acquired that, and I'm currently setting that up on another game because I want to record my first reaction. So it's going to be pretty bad quality because it's going to be a ghetto recording of my audio. But yeah, record my initial reaction. So I don't even know what it's going to be. Yeah, I don't even know what to expect. There's been weeks of anticipation. I think I've had the PlayStation a month now. I've had the game like 2 weeks, and I'm still just finding the odd odd bit of spare time to set up my thingamabob. But I'm hoping that. Yeah, exactly. But over the next, I've got 10 days off. So over these 10 days off, hopefully I'll sit down and crank out some GT1. And,
I was going to say, are you going to do anything else but crank out? So at least we're going to actually do some Gran Turismo, so that's nice. So I'm going to have to bring out my I'll go through all my old games and see what I can find for you. See if I've got any old Gran Turismos that I can send over to NZ, because I'm sure there's some floating around. So I have to start pulling out all my old VHS tapes and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Transformers and
the good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, no, it's going to be epic. It's going to be epically epic. So we'll see how that goes.
That'll be really good to sort of take that journey with you, I think, because from where it all began, where we are, and I think sometimes you sort of look at gaming and you're like, kind of take it a little bit for granted, because watching back from that top 50 and seeing, even GT4, 3, 2, and obviously 1 was just crazy. Yeah. But you see that progression, and you sit on GTS and it's all fantastic, and you're just so used to it that you sort of forget to be like, holy shit, this is just a computer game. Like it's unbelievable. Yeah. So that'll be fun. I'll be there taking the journey.
It's real life, mate. It's real life.
Oh, it's real. Yeah. Sorry, yes. Yeah.
It's real.
It's real racing, mate. Life and death. But so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how efficient I am at making videos. I'm pretty pumped. I'm a bit of a rookie, no professional, so we're going to see how we go.
Professional, mate. I mean, what do you call professional, mate? I mean, just look at Chad.
I forgot this. All the gear, no idea, mate.
No, mate, you've got the gear and all the ideas, mate. Look at you, hey?
Oh, definitely something.
A sticker on the wall, look at you. See, that's pro, mate.
Hey. Oh,
PlayStation
shit.
decal. Fanatec decal. Mate, that corner is just looking beautiful.
I thought that game over was an overlay. It's not.
No, that's a light box.
It's a light, mate. Okay,
yeah,
watch out.
That's a light box, mate. Very professional. $19 from the beautiful EB Games.
Oh, watch out.
Yes,
special.
Yes. So no, that's she sits there looking pretty. Gives someone else something to look at besides my crook lid. So anything to draw attention away from that. So we'll continue avoiding seeing this. So yeah.
So what's on the agenda for tonight, mate? For the streaming? What time does the stream?
Big one.
The stream kickoff for the Chad and all the Chadsters.
We'll be hitting live again today at 5:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. No, 6 o'clock. No, 6 o'clock your time. 5:30 my time.
Early.
6 in the East. Yes, I start early on Saturdays, so we like to start warming up the old shoulders. And plus, I got some more time, so any excuse to hang out for a bit longer for another hour. I'm going to be here, so I'm going to enjoy a big McRib before the start of the stream. Then at 5:30, we'll be jumping on to do some lobbies.
No microwave lasagna, mate.
Practice.
What about Mum's spaghetti?
Oh, mate. Mum's spaghetti.
You've got the best soundboard ever, mate. I just love it. Just a child, mate. Every time you push it, giggle.
So do I. Don't worry. I think you see that all the time. So we will be going from 5:30 and then start with the lobbies. We got the WFB, FBB, CEL. Let me recite all this for you.
Stop it.
The Werberton Family Bakery the Werberton Family Bakery Freshly Baked Buttery Crumpet Endurance League. Yes. Tonight as well from Interlagos in the.
Just outrageous.
CJ, fuck yeah. It's a mouthful. I think it's the only thing that's got that's a mouthful. Just gonna say, I don't even know what it is. I think it's who make crumpets. Fucking crumpets. But like we've got, what's the company we got? I think it's Maggi. Is Maggi the crumpet company? I think that's like their Maggi. It's not Maggi. You know what I'm talking about? Golden Circle. I don't know.
Yeah,
so we got that. Yeah. So so we got that
me.
tonight. Is it?
Yeah,
in Australia.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but they don't make the fucking crumpets, do they?
Oh,
They used to make Trump pies. Good old Trump.
That sounds like I reckon I've had a couple Trump pies in my Huggies a couple times. So that sounds like it sounds like when you fudge your Huggies, isn't it? Oh yeah, I've just done a Trump pie in my pants. That sounds like to me.
Pie.
Yeah.
Oh, Trump pie.
That's Trump. Anyway,
okay.
So mate.
I'm glad we figured that one out. But yeah, so we'll be back on doing the lobbies to start off with. Got the FIA, obviously the SF19s around Bathurst. So that's going to be serious face. I think that's what a combination, Polly. Well done. Whoever thought of that? Mate. Can bloody soak me off. No. I tell you what. What are you doing?
I'm there.
You like it, do you? Oh no.
Oh, it's dear.
the oscillation through the track, too much. But that'll be a bit of fun. So, hey, Ferbs is frothing, isn't he? I feel I can hear the fizzing happening over here in those nickies. So
those cars aren't compliant enough for that track. No,
I agree. Even Group 2s are a bit of a push.
It's going to be murder. That's why I'm there. I'm there to dish out murder.
Yeah, well, I actually got dropped down to A's after the Blue Moon Speedway on Wednesday. So from unfortunately no fault of my own, I maybe didn't give enough room. I don't know, but I kept on getting sideswiped and getting a couple seconds, and I went from 99 down to 66. So I might try and grind up the old SR this RV and get it back. But then the big endurance leg tonight. So that's the stream for tonight from about 5:30 till roughly about 2 a.m. I think. So it's going to be a long
one, mate.
So,
crazy.
Yeah, so
that can be D rank actually. Have you tried for Fuji yet? Because you're in Fuji, cruise around the back, mate. You'll be right.
That's a good idea, actually. I have not. No, I haven't done anything.
There you go. D rank and SR up, mate. You got it sorted. Because otherwise,
a bit of a sunny drive.
If you qualify at Fuji, you'll get murdered. There's no SR to be found there. So,
that's a good point, actually. Yeah, so keep the serious face off. And we'll just go out there and we'll just
just circulate.
Keep it just circulate.
Spin the wheel. It'll be right.
Yeah, no, it should be fun. So yeah, I've got to do that. So it's going to be another big Saturday, and then back on tomorrow afternoon as well. 7:00 my time, which will be 7:30 Eastern and 5:30 Western. So we're always here. I just can't get enough of hanging out and making friends. So.
Just streaming, buddy.
Perfect.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
next time we have you 1,200, 1,300, 1,400. But like I said, mate,
it's been, I never thought.
It's not the numbers.
No. It's just a number.
It's about having a good time and making friends, and that's what's the most important. So if we stay where we were, if I stayed with a lot smaller numbers, I'd be super happy. So it's shocking, it's unbelievable, and to sit back and go, wow, that's all. That's all I want to do. I'm not chasing a goal or this or that. I don't want to be this monster PewDiePie. I just want to not be lonely and make some friends. So that's just the biggest drive for me, is just to keep on bringing people together that maybe are having a hard time or
exactly. Yeah, I was streaming just to meet dudes to play the same game. So I was the only dude that I knew that played the same game. So start streaming, meet some people that play the same stuff, and it's all good. Yeah. So it sounds like we're rounding that up there first. Yeah, watch out, mate.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that backdrop's looking even a little bit more delicious now. Just might I add, Mr. Inks, it's
bro.
The sun's settling a little bit nicely. Oh,
it's coming on nice. Yeah, it's tough at the top, mate.
Tough at the
top. I tell you what. All right, I'm jumping on the borders are open.
Yeah, you're allowed over. You only got to spend $3,500 to do a 2-week thingamabob, and then you'll be right, mate. Bargain.
Bargain. I stopped buying bloody pop vinyls and upgrading my steering wheels. We might be okay.
I was going to say you would have been here already.
Never stop buying the pops. Yes. Never stop buying the pops, mate.
They're the crack of gamers. They are, man. It's like RGBs and pops. I started and I was like, I said to my mate, if I get one, we're off here. And he's like, don't do it, don't do it. And then I saw Tyler from Fight Club. And I was like, oh, I love that movie. I better get it. Don't do it, man. We're off here. It just continually grows. So
yeah, we were like that. We never really liked them at the start, me and Mrs. Furbs. But like she's just said, once you pop, you can't stop. And we couldn't.
Hey, I've heard that before, especially with Mr. Furbs around. It's not the first time I've heard that one, you know?
Shh. You idiot.
All too cray.
I think Mrs. Furbs knows that I'm a complete dickhead, so that's okay.
Yes,
we love you, Mrs. Furbs and Chewy Furbs.
Mrs. Furbs is the best. Tezza, how are you, buddy?
Tezza, welcome back. And also Sam Attacks. That is 2 a.m. in the US. Yes, and that's the sort of time that Mr. Sam Attacks is out here coming to hang out with us, with his beautiful youngsters, little Paisley and Kate come through, say g'day, have a laugh. So it's unbelievable to see people like that, the other side of the world, that just love coming to hang out. So and also while we're talking about Mr. Sam Attacks, he also makes a lot of great decals. So thank you very much for everything you do for the Chadsers as well, my guy. And everyone, can I just have a bit of 2 minutes just to say thanks?
Mark can have 5 minutes, mate.
No, I won't take that long because every stream I'm like, okay, let's go. I'm going to go, guys. I love you. Bye. And then I'm like, okay, I want to say goodbye to everyone. So it takes me 15 minutes to shut down the stream. But more importantly, thanks to you, everyone, and obviously Furbs and Inks for a great year. And I think you've been helping a lot of people just to hang out and have something to look forward to each Saturday, sometimes earlier. So have a bit of a listen to and have a bit of a laugh with you guys. So I don't hear anyone that has had to listen to these podcasts and doesn't love it. So more importantly, you guys just keep on being you, because you're absolutely fantastic, both of you. So what an initiative. I know I said this last time, but it just keeps on getting better and more professional. I'm not saying you weren't professional before, but it's just, it's smooth, it's sexy. Oh, stop it.
Professional.
But, also
professional. As you look at Inks in his Santa hat, sunglasses.
Just like this, just like posture.
Gullet locked.
Yeah, okay, I got it. He's had a couple of sneaky tins, hasn't he? Bless him.
It's all above board, mate.
But also the 800 plus beautiful Chadsters that have all come through and hopefully made a lot of lifelong friends through a game and through a platform, to just hang out and continually bringing more people in and welcoming more people to come hang out and welcoming to do commentary on the channel or to chat or whatever in Discord to come race. It's been unbelievable. So thank you to all the Chadsters as well for everything for this year. It's been unbelievable, and it's something that I never thought would happen, and I've never had 826 of anything follow me, especially people. So it's truly humbling.
826 of something, mate.
I just stop it. But from the bottom of my heart,
you've been over 15 for more than 3 years, haven't you? You've been sorted.
Yeah, about that. It's been absolutely fantastic, and something I never thought I'd be doing, and having so much fun doing. So thank you for all the good vibes, and thank you to Furbs and Inks for continually providing that, and helping out a lot of streamers. And it is,
music's gonna keep.
And thank you, Mama RYCE. You're fantastic. The Gran Turismo gods. Thank you. And don't forget the car gods. Amen.
Himself.
Pray to the car gods, guy. But no, thank you, everyone. We love you. We love you, Furbs. We love you, Inks. And let's just keep on having fun and making friends. So I'm excited to hit 2020 with the SimCaders podcast and watch you guys just do beautiful things. So we love you. All the Chadsters love you. You know that. So thanks, guys. And thank you for having me back twice. After the first time, I was like, oh fuck, haven't I? They're not having me back.
We haven't even spoken about hot dogs yet, mate, or EB. We've spoken about EB games.
A little bit.
How was your hot today, mate?
I think we opened on hot dogs, didn't we? We opened on the hot dogs.
We had a cylindrical meat talk. Yes, we did. So yeah, I will be going to get a sneaky garlic butter and sauce hottie after this one. I haven't eaten yet, besides that bit of cheesecake I devoured. So planned.
In the green room.
Yeah.
Mainly just inhaling. Chewing is a waste of time, I feel. So fast and loose, we'll just get it in there. That's what
you burn too many calories chewing, mate. Ain't nobody want to do that.
It's a workout. Well, I need to save the energy
exactly.
for the FAA around fucking Bathurst tonight.
Carb loading, mate. Carb load because I'm going there. Going straight to
face, serious face the whole race, mate.
Also, before we go, we better say goodbye to the beautiful. Up it goes.
Hey, where's he going?
Merry alcohol Christmas. See you later.
What's that chocolate left on the back of him for, mate? that looks like the back of Chewbacca, mate. That's all that I see.
Oh, crazy.
Fantastic. But no. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to Mrs. Furbs, Mrs. Inks, Mini Inks, Mini Furbs, Mr. Furbs. Merry Christmas, and to all the beautiful SimCader listeners and the chatsters and everyone. So
to you too, mate, and all your listeners, and all the best for Chrissy next year.
2021, mate.
2021, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the rest of your life.
Hey, thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Shout outs to the chat. Shout outs to the chat.
Thank you, chat, for keeping us company.
Yeah, definitely. In our first effort of going live, so we've got a huge shout outs to what have we got up in here? Nitros, Dexter, Fodod, Ferb's the man himself making a chat. Some power memes. I bet you power memes are still here, still in his jocks, still waiting for his shout out. RYCE, how you doing, my friend? Henry, Imp Farm dropped in. Nice to see you, mate.
Hey.
Staniel, as always. Who else have we missing in here? Mrs. Furby, Sam Attacks.
Yes, Mrs. Sammer. We got Tezar as well.
Tezar's just pumped up into the chat right now. And it looks like everyone that wanted to get in the chat. Thanks for joining us, fellas. So I'm good to see you in here. And that's pretty much almost a wrap up by the sounds of it. You got anything, Furbs?
A wrap, mate.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you, chat, mate.
Get on
for hooking us up.
This fella, Twitch. What is it? Twitch TV / Chad Rice. I think we
Twitch.tv/Chad Rice. Come and hang out with the best community on Twitch. You know that.
Is it scrolling on the bottom of the screen yet? Should be come on here somewhere, or it was earlier.
I did see it. I did like that little touch.
Yeah. Get out. I'll even point out it the whole way it goes across. It's coming.
Probably the whole. Probably going to freeze the whole system. There it is. There it is. Quality.
Look up on.
Look at that.
Professional stand up.
Such an amateur. Such an amateur.
There you go, Inks. Well, hopefully your driving's better tonight than your guiding of the words across the screen. But thank you very much. And
yes.
I was sneaky, a little bit more of a wild.
Thanks again.
Army. No, thank you.
All right. Catch us later.
I'm going to shut up, otherwise I'll keep talking all day.
I was going to say,
I'm just going to push the button. It's just going to end. It's just going to end abruptly.
Push the button. Push the button.
I'm trying
you need to push the button.